7:08 a.m. I'm up for the NOMAD Summit. It starts at 8:15 and I am excited. Got a good night's sleep. I'm not gonna lie, the flights over the past couple days actually left me quite tired yesterday, so aside from in the morning finding myself a hotel to stay at, I didn't do too much else in the day. Went out, I had cow soy for the first time. I heard that was a must-have dish that you have to try, so went out and had that. Did some video editing for the second video that you guys maybe have seen. Again, I'm a little backlogged there. Yeah, then I came back to my hotel and did some more video editing there. Went out again, had a beer, some food, but instead of going out and exploring the Chiang Mai nightlife, I came back and very soon after passed out. Anyway, just wanted to check in. Again, today is NOMAD Summit. Excited about that. And I'll check in later today and let you guys know how that went. And I know what some of you back home are saying. Bolton, what the hell are you doing over in Thailand again for a digital nomad summit? In response to that, all I have to say is, I did it my way. Each morning I wake up before I put on my makeup. I say a little prayer for you. Oh, hello there. Looking slick. Quick little swig of water, and then I'm good to go. Here we go. A lot has kind of led up to this day. I mean, I've kind of done a lot of research on the community, the digital nomad community, I should say. So I'm pretty excited. Catch that view.
There's just something about Chiang Mai in the morning, like the weather is perfect. There's a nice little breeze. It's not too hot. Not even that many people out yet. It's kind of nice.
7:57 and the event starts at 8:15. So I'm gonna grab myself some coffee, get all caffeinated up. I'm gonna be good to go. Then I'll be good to go. Coffee here is good.
This is the hotel where the event is taking place.
for fighting your way in, and we're apologies again. Of course, there's always last minute emergencies and unexpected things, but I'm so glad we have a full house. And so, if you guys haven't my co-organizer for the summit for the last 2 years, and without his help, half of this wouldn't be possible, so thank you. Going through these levels and trying to get somewhere higher, I realized I don't really care that much about e-commerce dropshipping. I know it sounds weird for me, right? I like what it taught me. It taught me the basics of building an online store, of marketing, of running ads, taking payments, customer service, all the things. And I like the fact that it's given me a leverage to build something else I enjoy doing than doing something else. And I realized that at this point, I think what I really am good at, stuff like this, getting smart people together, successful people together. I'm great at, and that's what I love. I love meeting people. I love interviewing them on Travel Like Boss podcast. I have a new investment podcast where me and my buddy Sam Marks are going from basically zero knowledge of investing and just asking stupid questions.
Hey, I started vlogging recently, actually.
Oh wow!
So,
how's that going?
Good.
All right, so the Nomad Summit, it's over and done. What's to say about it? Honestly, it was amazing. What I find with any event like it, though, often the best thing that you get from it is the networking. Meeting like-minded people who have a similar vision to you, and it doesn't even matter where they are on their journey towards success. If it's the same as yours and you're on the same page, you can both share ideas in regards to that. Some people will be at a level of success that you'd like to be at, and you can learn a lot from those people. And some people are exactly where you are, and those are people that potentially you could partner with. Or maybe you can partner with someone who's already having more success with you. No matter what the situation is, it's the networking that's the best part. Now, don't get me wrong, the speakers that they had were amazing. Everyone had so much value to bring to the table. For example, there's one guy I follow on YouTube, and he's one of the main reasons why I actually came out to Chiang Mai for this event. His name is Riley Bennett. He had a great kind of overview, almost philosophical talk on just being a digital nomad overall, and he had a great overview type presentation for that. There was Jabril, who his main thing is he does social media marketing for companies, primarily helps them with ad campaigns like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, all of that. He had some very useful and practical information on that subject. There was also a girl whose main point was that the entry point for this lifestyle doesn't have to be that high. And her main point was that there are websites and software available where you can pretty much get a template for anything. There's templates for sales funnels, there's templates for design for websites, there's templates for PowerPoint presentations, there's templates for Facebook cover pages, there's a template for logos. So you don't have to come in and be a graphic designer and a web developer and a copywriter. You can also have other people that you work with who are better at these things than you, but it's these template websites that are available that make it easier for just about anyone with enough drive and work ethic to break into the market and start making some money. But you have to know what your why is. You have to know why you're doing it. And the guy that actually had a great message. His name is Johnny FD. He was the host of the whole event. He's the one who made it all happen today. At the end of his presentation, he started to get a little bit personal in that he basically said that throughout his growth and journey to where he is now, he had certain phases. And it started where he was making $600 a month while living in Thailand. He was teaching scuba lessons, and then he got into Muay Thai and was making $600 to $1,000 doing that. And he said he was living a very, very simple life, really loved what he was doing, and he was so happy. But he was basically just getting by in Thailand. You can live in Thailand for $600 to $1,000 and get by. But he said that at a certain point he knew he needed to make a little more to live a little more comfortably. Then he got up to making about $2,000 to $3,000 per month, and that gave him a little more comfort. He was able to afford things like health insurance, a better place to live. Didn't have to worry so much about where he was, say, going for dinner that night, things like that. So it bought him a little more comfort. Then he got up to the $5,000 per month level, and things were great. He was in the best shape of his life, living a very comfortable life over here. Then he got to $20,000 a month, and he said that at that point certain things were actually starting to deteriorate. He said that his health, for example, was starting to go down and that. And at that point, he actually said that he wasn't really that happy, and he kind of wondered why he was even doing what he was doing. And he kind of got to a point there where he realized that what he was missing most of all was the purpose in why he was doing it. So he referred to this all kind of in a Maslow's hierarchy of needs type of way, and what he referred to that as is self-actualization. And what he was able to do with that $20,000 is he essentially retired his mom. He called her up one day and they were talking this and that. She said she had to go to the doctor for something, and it had to do with like an injury. He was like, "Mom, why don't you just quit? I can give you $1,000 per month, and you won't ever have to go back to work again." And his mom just went completely silent, and he was like, what's wrong, and then his dad got on the phone, and he said his dad was a very stoic type of guy, so very rarely expressed like deep emotions and that, or not openly anyway. And essentially his mom was like crying at that point, but kind of in a bittersweet way, because and he didn't realize why at first, but it was because essentially with that $1,000 per month that he was going to be sending her, she could then retire and not have to work. And you know, hearing that, I really resonated with that, because it's something that is very important to me. It's definitely a goal of mine to help my family financially, just as a way of kind of giving back, right? You want your parents, you want your siblings to have a better life, and you want to be a part of that. You want to be the one that's going to help them do it. So I definitely resonate with that. So that's about it for now. I'm actually going to be going to the NOMAD Summit after party. It's at 7:30. It's in about an hour or so from now. Definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, it's been a pretty great time so far here in Chiang Mai. It's an amazing city.
For those who have never been to Thailand before, what you're about to see is me get into a Tuk-Tuk, which is essentially like a cab driver here in Thailand, but in a very particular type of vehicle. And I'm gonna head to the NOMAD Summit after party. But the greatest part is gonna be the Tuk-Tuk ride, so enjoy. It's gonna be a culture shock for you. This is a Tuk-Tuk ride. A little crazy, but you learn to love it.